done who is who and what is what.
No books, right? Nobody taught you nothing, bro. You learned everything, came out your mind womb, taught yourself how to eat, wash, did everything. Nobody taught you nothing. You know everything, Mo. Because you're a god. Right?
Glad you recognize.
I'm just saying, why you drinking beer why you drinking beer if you're a god? I'm
not drinking beer.
So what are you doing?
I'm sitting here talking to you.
But you just told me, wait, listen, look. I don't want to get irate. I'm sorry for if I made you feel that way or something like that. I just want to know why are words don't mean anything when I'm trying to make a point, but when you want to make a point, the words mean something.
I didn't say that, you did.
You told me that you're not human.
I'm not.
So all right, and then I asked you what tribe. You said you're from everywhere. What tribe is everywhere?
I said from all of them. I said I'm from all of them.
Wait, hold on, man.
Because my tribe is the progenitor tribe that produce all of the tribes.
He's speaking exoteric, and he's talking about all, coming from the all source. So he's just claiming everything. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, so that's cool. That's cool. But what makes you? Who gives you the power to say I'm not a Moor?
Me.
That's cool. That's fine.
I'm self-empowered. I don't need to be validated by no nationality card.
You're right.
I don't need to be validated by no feds.
You're right.
I don't need to be validated by no books.
You're right.
I validate myself by my presence.
So how do you wait, listen.
Right.
How do you pay your bills in that house you living in right now, Mo?
I don't pay bills.
So your lights on. So your lights is on. Your lights is on because of what? Because you're the all power. You're the all.
Because electricity coming into the house.
How did you get electricity in the house, Mo?
From the electric company. Everybody
who are they? Are they Moors?
Who?
The people that's paying. The people that gave you electric. Are they Moors?
No.
How did you pay for it?
I don't pay for it.
So it's free.
For me, it's free.
Yes.
I don't pay bills.
Give me some of those free lights.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
So that cigarette you just smoking, whatever you just smoke, you got that for free too?
Yep.
From where? I want to get it.
From the earth. That shit grow out the ground. You don't know how to grow?
I'm asking you, where at? Where at? What you smoking tobacco? You
go in the backyard. I can go in the backyard and grow that shit all day long.
You're not a Moor. I understand that, right? That's cool. But you don't have the power. I don't care if you came out of. First of all, the woman is the god of the universe. You don't have any power. You don't have any power. Listen to me. I'm gonna say this to you. This represents the womb of a woman. So, man, you on his phone, arguing and telling all that stuff. As long as you realize and recognize that the woman is the god of this planet, it doesn't matter what you say, where you from. It doesn't. You came out of the womb. You have a belly button. It's a matriarch and not a patriarch. It's a matriarch, not a patriarch. That's what you need to recognize. And this was this for. This represents the belly. Your belly button was connected to this umbilical cord at one point in your life. So you can't deny that. I don't care what you say you know and all that you got a belly button. Period.
Listen.
Period.
You ain't never asked me if I was matriarchal or patriarchal. So you don't even know what.
You just said you come from
home. You don't even know what my position is.
That's where you came from. Stop, Mo. Stop talking in a circle.
The tribe is the family line.
You came out of the womb. Before you knew what a tribe was, you knew what you knew what a breast was, right?
I'm not disputing nothing that got to do with mama, because I'm riding with my mama to the end. So
why you saying you came from a tribe when you came out of the womb of a woman, Mo?
The tribe is the bloodline.
We know that. What did you come out of a woman?
Absolute fact.
That makes you a Muslim son.
No,
right?
That don't make me a Muslim. Muslim is an Arabic word that means gloomy person. That's not me.
Muslim is the acronym for muscles, organs, skin, limbs, electricity, and membrane.
You just made that up.
I'm a genius then. I'm a complete.
As soon as you get past the dogma, you will become your genius self that you're destined to be. But you stuck in dogma right now.
Wait. Islam is not a dogma system, Mo.
The system is dogmatic.
Islam is not a system. It's not a religion. So it's not a dogmatic anything.
It's a whole religion.
Islam is not
a whole entire religion, and it's codified with books and validate that the religious status of it. It's a religion.
All right, Mo. You don't identify as the Muslim son.
I identify as a mama son. I'm my mama right-hand man. Firstborn of the earthborn.
I just told you that the Moors got permission. Listen, I just told you that the Moors got permission. The Canaanites, the Hittites, the Moabites got permission to set up their own kingdom.
But they're not Moors.
I just told you they set up Morocco, Algiers, Tripoli, and Tunis, Mo.
What year did they set up Morocco?
That was
what year did they set up Tunis?
The Morocco that you're talking about, the European colonized and changed its name to Morocco in 1956. You didn't even know the year. That's when Morocco over there became Morocco. The cherry tree that George Washington chopped down is right above his left shoulder. Right there, right here. That's the cherry tree that you said they don't exist. The Fez. It's in George Washington literature.
That's dogma.
He said it.
All that shit you're saying now is dogma. That shit right there.
I agree. But wait, I agree. But you telling the people in the feed that too, right? Because they just said that it was the Morocco was set up over there in 1956. The same thing I said. So they lying too?
I'm not disputing that. I've been told you that. I said that earlier on in the conversation that Morocco was
established. So you telling me that flag was established in 1956, man?
No, the star was put on there about that time though. It used to be a plain red flag in the 1800s.
We all understand that you're not. We all understand that you're not a Moor.
Where's this literature at, though? I need to read this. Where's this literature at? That's what I'm
trying to figure out. Where at?
Look, you can go on my page and see all that shit. I done posted that shit for receipts already. On my Instagram page and on my Facebook page.
Receipts can't have you when they're talking about it. Receipts have to be books, Mo.
The books is on there. The book list.
You should know the way you talk about more. You should know the names of the books. The way you try to take away from the woman of the Moors. We got that. We civilize the universe, not just here. We civilize the universe. You just told me that you just told me Hannibal was from Carthage, right? Carthage people were more. They were Moors, Mo. They were Phoenicians.
They wasn't Moors as
they were Phoenicians
because there wasn't no Morocco over there yet.
Moabites. Phoenicians are Moabites, Mo.
No, that's not the same people.
Canaanites, Hittites, Moabites, and Amorites are the same people.
Prove it. You can't prove it. Because ain't none of them here. Ain't none of them ancient people here right now. We are amalgamation of all the tribes of the earth tribes right now. Ain't none of them ancient, all that shit that we going back in the history books debating about, taking sides on, is to confuse and mislead the masses. And as long as we taking sides, arguing and debating that shit, that's all we doing.
So if it's not that important, why do you talk about it so much?
Because they keep pushing that shit in my motherfucking face.
Who they?
Motherfuckers with fezes and motherfucking red flags.
Oh, so the people come and find you, a person to identify as no nation.
Come find me from nobody.
All right, so this guy right here on the live, the host, he's nationalizing. You trying to talk him not to nationalize? That's what you're doing?
I'm too late. I already did it.
Become a member of a corporation.
It's too late. I already did.
When you nationalize, you're not being a member of a corporation, Mo.
Of what corporation?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Whatever nation you claiming is a corporation, governed
the land of which we live on.
That's not a nation.
The nation is called the United States. The nation is called the United States, or a Mexum, what it was called prior to the European changing it to America.
America is a corporation too.
A Mexum is not.
I'm not arguing a Mexum.
That's what we are.
So we arguing yourself back to the land. You're tying yourself back to the land, beloved.
Yes.
You're not tying yourself to a corporation. You're taking yourself out of the jurisdiction of a corporation and
Do
tying
you have a
yourself
birth
back to the
certificate?
land.
Wait.
Where did you file your paperwork at?
As an indigenous,
Where do you file your paperwork at?
hold on. As an indigenous aboriginal to the land, you're not following your paperwork. What you're doing is you putting the de facto government that's in power, that the de facto government that's in power, you putting them on notice and letting them know that you are claiming your birthright back to the land. That's not you're not tying into no nation.
Who's gonna enforce it?
Me.
How? They gotta earn it. How you
What
gonna enforce it?
What you mean how?
How?
Wait.
By what means?
I'm a part of my own government. I'm a part of 40 temple.
Oh, let me clarify.
We have our own army. What are you talking about, Mo?
Let me clarify the question so you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, clarify it.
When they put a warrant out for you, they gonna send the police, the sheriff.
You're talking the wrong things here.
Hold on.
You're talking the wrong things. Warrants is nothing but an invitation. That ain't nothing.
Listen,
I look at a warrant and throw that shit out the window. You gotta let me finish what I'm saying. Warrant don't mean shit to me.
Look,
when
them motherfuckers run up in there with them motherfucking guns, your ass.
I got guns too. Big ones.
So you gonna take on the whole system by yourself?
I don't care. There's a million of them. I'm not gonna be you.
I'm doing it right now.
That's not that question.
I'm not gonna be you. I'm not gonna lay down like a puppet.
You couldn't be me if you wanted to be.
How?
Because you couldn't endure the shit I had to go through to get where I'm at.
I have a nationality. You told me you don't pay for electricity.
I don't need no nationality. I'm not part of nobody's corporate fictions.
You do need a nationality to tie you back to the human family, Mo.
I don't need a nationality. You don't know what a nationality is in international law, then you just wasting your time. In international law, a nation is a corporation.
In international law, right? International law, so understand. You know what a domicile is, man?
Yeah, that's where you live at.
A domicile is the government that you're from, Mo. So I don't understand who told you this stuff. A domicile is my temple. My temple is the temple that I'm from is my domicile. That's the government that represents me. If I get locked up right now, they're gonna come and get me out of jail because they have a contract with the European. It's called the Treaty of Peace and Friendship, Mo. I don't know who told you these stuff.
I already know about the Treaty of Peace and Friendship.
You can't know about it because that's our law. We don't go by the European law. We go by our law, which is the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. And the Constitution backs that. And the Constitution backs that.
Those motherfuckers have not honored a single treaty to date.
So the European broke the Constitution.
Them motherfuckers broke every treaty that they ever made.
If you call yourself a color, if you call yourself outside of the
human family, you call yourself, they never honored a single treaty.
Do you have a birth certificate?
My mom and them got one when I was born.
Do you have a birth? I'm not talking about your mom. Your mom ain't got. I'm asking you.
I currently don't have one.
Do you have an ID?
No, I currently don't have one.
So you don't have nothing?
No, I don't need none of that shit. That don't got nothing to do with me.
What?
That shit don't got nothing to do with me.
So how did you get out of the contract your mom got you when we was born?
I don't have to go out of that contract. That contract, I didn't sign.
Oh my fucking stars, man! So you telling me when you was a baby, right? You telling me when your mom created you and she sold you, she gave you up to the corporate the state that you were born in, made you ward of the state. You telling me that you don't got to get out of that?
I don't have to do nothing. All they got to do is don't participate in that shit. That shit don't got nothing to do.
So you didn't go to school or nothing.
Hey, yo, Rule, I'm gonna drop down. Pull up TS Bay.
He said off the grid.
All right.
Pull up TS Bay.
All right.
Mo, what I'm saying to you is, right, you don't recognize as, so you telling me you like an Israelite.
No, I'm not like no Israelite.
So
I'm like one of them feather wind, spear chucking motherfucking arrow shooting motherfuckers when they came over here on their ship.
So you're from the South.
I was already here.
So you're from the South. Because up north we had cities. Up north we had cities, Mo. We had cities.
We got cities and castles.
No. You said you had spears and shit. That's down south. Up north we had cities, thriving cities.
We had cities in the South.
Oh yeah, you're from the South. That's what the motherfuckers we had in
cities in the West.
They didn't. What city they have in the South? What cities? Name a city they had in the South.
New Orleans is one of the oldest metropolis on the land.
See them send over requests.
New Orleans is one of the what?
Oldest metropolis on the land.
You said it was a city, right?
Yeah.
Wait. What building is older than any building in the Alamo?
The one that they sunk under the motherfucking ocean over there off St. Bernard Parish.
That's Mauritania. You see how everything links back to the Moors? That's Mauritania. That's the land that you talking about. It was called Mauritania.
Moor is a bastard term used to group a whole bunch of different groups of people together.
I understand. I can agree to disagree with you, Mo, because at the very end of the day, we not. What is this thing that you doing? You said you don't do you off the grid. You know. So how you got a phone?
I got one in my hand.
You off the grid? It's Mo. How do you have a phone? Is that a satellite phone, Mo?
I didn't say I was off the grid. You said I was off the grid.
You said you don't have a birth certificate. You don't have an ID.
I don't participate in none of that shit.
You said you don't have an ID.
How you doing?
He's telling me. So I'm confused on why you don't want to acknowledge it. Maybe you a little old and you like, man, maybe it ain't work for me. But I don't know.
I'm tired of this fight because I've been fighting it too long. That's all.
Fighting who? Who did you fight?
Look, the same old debate. I done went through it 100,000 times. I done provided all of the reference. I got even fucking letter debates from the joint when I was locked up. I'm tired of this argument because y'all don't understand. Like, I don't have a problem with you as a person. You want us. I got a problem with the shit that you was lied to about that you haven't discovered yet. That's where my issue lies.
What did I lie about?
Look at you. Listen, I can look at you and know that you from this land over here. You're not part of the exile clan that came over here to usurp us.
Yeah,
so
I know that. I'm American, a true American.
Listen. So I don't really want to have this conversation with you at this particular point in time with you. Because I know you from this land over here. And I know that it's more information that as you become more aware of, if you don't take sides in your studies, that you're going to advance past where you at. Because it's in your soul to do so. Right?
I understand.
I'm just fed up with this conversation when I know who came over here to steal our birthright.
Yeah, they're called the Tawny
Scottish right when they got kicked out of Europe. They came over here with their laws of their barristers under King George III.
You talking about the Tawny Moors, Mo? Those are Tawny Moors.
First bar association in Savannah, Georgia in 1863. The barristers right now are the ones enforcing land contract that they inherit from the landlords, which is the Levites, which is the 13 central banks that's on the land. These central banks don't belong here. And
we already know that's the Rothschilds. We already know that. I know that. That was that happened in the 1930s when Noble Drew Ali bankrupted the United States Corporation twice.
Now listen. So with you personally, man, I love you to death, man. I appreciate you for being who you is. And I would tell you to just keep studying, man, because you're missing something. You got a blind spot that you haven't discovered yet. And
let me know what it is so I can do some searching.
When you discover it, you're going to be really pissed off that you were lied to, because I went through it personally is the only reason why I'm telling it to you.
You went to the temple?
I didn't join none of that shit. I investigated before when I was invited. I've been invited to join the Moorish Science Temple. I've been invited to join the Nation of Islam. I never joined none of that because I studied it first to see what I was getting myself into. And as soon as I found out that the dogma overrides the actual facts and that over time, dogma become written in books and books become passed on as fact, right? And then when you find out that a lot of this stuff that they're telling you, when you start going through just the law aspect of it, you run into a whole different description of all of these words. And the origins and etymologies mean something different in law than they do in the colloquial language. I have no problem with you, brother, whatsoever. I'm just tired of this argument because I know who we are. I know where we belong. And I know about the challenge, the 200-year challenge that George Washington placed upon the fez-wearing Moors who came over here after the Spanish Inquisition.
The Moors Inquisition. No, wait. The Moors. It was called the Moors Inquisition. But go ahead.
and the feather-wearing chiefs on the land to take off your fez, and we take off our feathers and moccasins, and if we can figure out the difference between us and them in 200 years, then we get to keep our shit, but if we don't, they win. I'm not one of them motherfuckers. I know who the fuck I am. I know my blood been on this motherfucking land since this land been here.
So you telling me the Noble Ali is not from North Carolina and wasn't a so-called native aboriginal?
I'm saying that if you don't understand the codes of Noble Drew Ali's tribe, that you will never get the secrets that he put in his information. That
right,
information was never supposed to be the be-all, end-all. It was supposed to be guidelines for us to be able to study what they was doing to us so we can come from up under it, so we'll know the difference in what happened to us. I don't have a problem with you as a person.
No. I know you ain't no problem with you.
I'm just got a problem with that
the
shit
dirty
that
Moors.
they've been pushing on us.
The dirty Moors.
I'm sick of the church. I'm sick of the mosque. I'm sick of the synagogue. And I'm sick of them dirty Moors.